the CHRILLCAST. Dang it.
This is the CHRILLCAST. I'm Chris.
And I'm Will.
Today we're going to be covering who?
The Act Man.
Who's that?
The acting male.
The acting male. The alpha male. I don't think he would disagree with me. Let's see. So, what I did notice on Twitter earlier today is it seems like he changes his picture every time he hits some kind of a milestone in subscribers.
Oh, is that why he does it? I don't follow him on Twitter, so I have no idea.
I saw that when he hit 700K, he changed his picture and he wrote, "This isn't even my final form."
That's pretty funny.
So, this video he's got on his page here, I'm already ready to rage quit this video because he's talking about Dragon Ball being better than Dragon Ball Z. So we have some problems.
I do like Dragon Ball, but I like Dragon Ball Z as well. I don't think I have a preference.
I just have so much nostalgia for the Frieza and Cell series of Dragon Ball Z. So there's
good
that.
stuff. What was that Cartoon Network show that
Toonami.
The alien? Toonami, there you go.
And you had Tom and Tom 2.0 and Tom 3.0 and he rode the ship, and that was one of the commercials between viewings. And it just was more space filler than anything else.
Yep, yes it was.
But it was good. It was good space filler. So I want you to bring up the decline in gaming. I haven't watched that one yet. I might have to watch it.
Yeah, he has a lot of good takes on the industry. He sprinkles in with his more just game reviews, and he finally did a Banjo-Kazooie one, which is his favorite series. He talks about it all the freaking time.
Yeah, I'm sure that he had some conversation about nuts and bolts.
Yes, he did. He's brought that up a couple times. But yeah, he has some really good takes. And if you go down a little bit, I started watching him because it was Halo 5 coverage. He has multiple videos on it, and it's basically just saying it's terrible. Which, yeah, I agree with his points. It's pretty good. And then he has one video where he says what he doesn't like about the Bungie games, and I have to dislike that video. on a fundamental level.
Obviously, he was really into Marathon, right?
I don't know if he's covered Marathon or.
Ooh, he needs to cover Marathon.
He'll get to it eventually. He puts a lot of effort in these videos, and you can tell they're pretty freaking long. And he does a really good job, and he has his own style to it, so it's not necessarily the way that I would structure the review, but they're really good, and he puts a lot of passion into it.
I'm about to watch this one later. Why is Halo 3 ODST so awesome?
Yeah, so some of them are they're so awesome. Occasionally, he has some interesting edits for sure. Occasionally, he will have it's so great and terrible, and he covers them both in the same video. Yeah.
I actually found a different channel, not his channel specifically, because somebody wrote Donkey Kong 64 bad game design, and I was like, what? No. And I watched the video and I was like, I kind of agree. It's like, dang, I really like this game. Why did I have to watch this video? So I'm sure he's got some of those moments where you're watching his awesome versus not so good video and you're like, I guess I didn't think about that.
In all honesty, half the time it's so he does a lot of Call of Duty stuff and Battlefront and things like that, and he'll say it's so terrible. And it's I agree. I've never played this game, but I enjoy feeding off the hatred.
Who's this guy?
George.
Yeah, you know what he looks like? He looks like the guy in the game Neighbor.
A little bit, yeah.
Doesn't he?
Well, Neighbor looks like him.
I don't remember his face. I don't remember his face being in this game, but now I recognize it. I'm like, whoa, this is weird. George could totally be Neighbor.
Yes.
Anyway, keep going. You said, what was his? We've done this wrong. We've done this guy no justice. Let's go to his About tab. I'm gonna read this.
Oh yeah, sorry.
What's up, everybody? Rewind. This is the Act Man here. Today I'm writing the description for my channel. I talk about video games, new and old, what makes them awesome, what makes them bad. That's what Will was just talking about. If you enjoy in-depth video game reviews that cover every facet, I doubt you covered every single facet.
It's more of just a fun conversation
of a game, or want to hear commentaries on the video game industry and market, then this is the place for you, friend. I also love to analyze video game storytelling, and find out more about why we love certain stories and despise others. I got a soft spot for the Halo series and Call of Duty.
That's
enjoy
exactly
the
how he
channel
talks.
and stay classy. I know that's not how he talks.
No, he does do
Yeah,
voice
does he?
inflection like that. Yeah, he does. That's another thing I really like about him. So when I first started watching him, he has like kind of a ridiculous delivery style where he's clearly trying to make his voice deeper and stuff. And when I first started watching it, I was like, this is kind of ridiculous. But he really has owned that, and that's like his persona now, and I really enjoy it. So I look forward to hearing him say like, this is the Act Man.
Kind of like,
And
this is the CHRILLCAST.
yeah, it's great. I'm really appreciative that he's really leaned into that, and I don't know if anyone was commenting on it originally and saying to stop it, but I like the fact that he's gone with that persona.
I feel like you either have to lean into whatever persona you created, or you have to like just like, all right, I'm not doing this anymore.
Yeah. Well, it's like in the sunglasses, like you wear sunglasses inside, and he has like sometimes he wears a hat and stuff. And it's like he's like a dude bro. So and it's like that's him though, so it's great.
You're like, all right, I'm here for the fraternity.
Yeah, he does have occasionally. Speaking of the dude bro persona, he does some spicy takes on some things, especially on the Act TV, which is his second channel.
You mean Act Man TV?
No, it's just I think it's just the Act TV, or maybe is Act Man TV. I don't know. I screwed it up.
It's literally right here.
You know, I can't read the screen, man. It's so tiny. But if you go on it, you'll bring up a video, I'm sure, and I won't even have to mention it by name. So the YouTube algorithm doesn't slap us down. I think it's on this one. Yeah, go down.
Okay.
Yep, you can see it.
I saw that on his Twitter.
The thing is, though, I totally appreciate that video because gone are the days where you can scream into the mic over your 360 Xbox Live account, saying like a bunch of inappropriate things. Now, if you say it, you actually can get banned. So I can understand like harassment and how that's not good, but I can also understand like being frustrated with your teammates or frustrated with the other team because they're beating you and saying crap over the mic. And it's sad that's gone now.
Well, you know what was nice about Xbox Live in its infancy was they actually had different was it channels? Where it was like you had your family-friendly channel.
I don't know if you could do it on the original, but you definitely can do it on 360.
Yeah, that's what I remember most from the 360 was you could choose like I am in this tier. I like this type of conversation. Offensive language is fine. You could be in that channel, and then you hear everything, and then like, or you could be in the family-friendly one where you'd only hear other people that were also on the family-friendly one. I'm sure some people denied the fact that they had a spicy mouth and went on that channel anyways and made a bunch of people angry.
But in that situation, you're volunteering into something and you can get slapped out of it if you violate the
Plus,
whatever.
If you don't like what somebody has to say, just block them.
Mm-hmm.
It's that easy. You don't have to hear everybody.
Well, it's just as annoying as someone who like is breathing into the mic the entire time, or you hear their music playing, you're like, ah.
Or mom's like, hey, come get your PB&J, and you're like, ooh, I don't want to hear
that
this.
was me.
I went through, so when I got my Xbox One, I looked on to see, it said like, there was a thing that said, you have these channels blocked. So I went into there, I had like 250 people blocked.
Wow. I don't think I ever made the effort to block anybody.
Or muted, or whatever it was. And I actually got into a lobby one time where I must have rage quit and just muted a whole team because I got into this lobby and everybody was muted. It's like, this is great.
Yeah. All right. Well, back to the Act Man.
Yeah. Sorry. I guess what I was getting at with that is this guy should be advertisement friendly for the right advertisers, but yet YouTube just labels you as a general. You are, you aren't. And so he has this video called Demonetized, Not Suitable for Most Advertisers. And I totally get where he was coming from with this video, where he's like, man, I have these videos, but because of my persona, I'm just labeled as not friendly for advertising.
Also, his editing has gotten so much better over the years. So, like, now he has it where it contracts his face, and again, like, he's unzipping his pants, and like his head pops out. It's wonderful.
But yeah, so he's talking about how he's got this video, the top 10, I think he said best games of 2019 or the decade, top 10 best games of the decade. And essentially, they said that was not advertiser friendly, and I'm like, what? Yeah, you're talking about the top 10 best games of the decade, and somehow it's not advertised. That cracks me up.
Yeah.
But it's like, how does that even?
Yeah,
YouTube.
well, he swears and it makes inappropriate jokes. That's what it is. I mean, he makes sexual jokes, so he's done.
Yeah, maybe.
He's a dude, bro. So that's it.
I doubt he did that in his top 10 games of the decade.
It's just how he talks though. So I think it doesn't matter now that he's releasing these these movies. Sorry, goodness, these videos the last couple of years. I think that's his label now.
I get what you're saying. I'm saying that you can take a channel as its whole and say you're not, or you can say per video. And it sounds to me like they've just manually, selectively chosen some of his videos and just said, nope, even though there are much worse videos he's done than the ones that he did, and the ones that, like the ones that he got labeled for, flagged for, are not his worst videos. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, the one about that certain word, I think it got remonetized at some point, because if you listen to this whole video, he talks about how it got taken down and then it went back up and it's remonetized now.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, it doesn't seem like the YouTube algorithm identifies videos in the correct way.
No.
So, like, somebody like him, he's getting hit on videos that shouldn't get hit. You know what I mean? It doesn't make any... The YouTube algorithm makes no sense. Like, for example, last Friday, our video got manually claimed by Sony. Did you know that? And
you told me, yeah.
Yeah, and I had to put in a appeal, and luckily it was still private when I put in the... I mean, not that we're making any money off it anyways, but I put in an appeal and I put in there, I was like, there's no sound from your video playing, and it was the trailer. That is completely... what's the word? Fair use.
Yeah.
And Nintendo used to hit people like it would have hit him for putting DK, what is it, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze in his top 10 video. They would have totally hit him in the past because they don't like his personality, but it would have been totally fair use. So it's YouTube is a very frustrating platform to try and make money on, which is why we're not even trying to make money.
Yep.
But somebody like him, he's got 737,000 subscribers. To get demonetized on a single video is money out of his pocket.
Yeah, it definitely is. And I think he does this full time now, so it really hurts him.
Yeah. Yeah, see? Unlisted copyright claim. That's what happened to us. We didn't even have it listed. We had a copyright claim on it. Yep. And if you re-upload the video, somebody will manually go claim it again because you've essentially uploaded the same content. YouTube actually has an algorithm to inform people when you re-upload something that you've re-uploaded it, because they don't want you to try to subvert the copyright process. But in the same effort, you've re-uploaded something without the thing that was copyrighted in the video, and they still claim it. So, yeah.
He got copyrighted for this. He has the words for one line from a song. Like, come on.
So this guy's like the definition of like getting copyright struck for the wrong reasons. And then losing monetization for the wrong reasons on the wrong videos. And yet maintaining monetization on videos that you would expect not to get monetized ever.
Yep. That's pretty much the entire point of this video. It's like he doesn't understand what's happening.
I think I'm turning Japanese. Oh, man. So just to finish like my thought process, this guy seems like a type of content creator that I would probably love. Just to give a background on him, he's got 737,000 now since he created his channel on January 21st, 2013. Has over 100 million views on his videos. And he's mostly known for his good bad videos on video games, right? That's what you picked up on when you started watching him. His oldest video is called Crabbit versus the World, and I believe it's a League of Legends video.
Yeah, I have never seen that one.
we started
watching with Halo stuff, so.
And then his most popular video is Why is Call of Duty World War II so bad?
That was a good video. I highly recommend everyone who hasn't seen it, which, I mean, it's got almost, 7.2 million views on it, so I'm surprised if you haven't seen it already, but it's very good.
What would be your one tip of advice for him to improve his channel?
His upload schedule sucks.
Was it like once a month or less?
It's not even really that consistent. So sometimes he'll have a couple a week, sometimes it's a couple a month. sometimes he misses a couple months. It's all over the place. So it would be really nice if, and also he has different types of content. So he has like the good bad series, and then he has like almost like a rambling video like this, which he touches on some things every once in a while, and I don't know sometimes other random content. Like he has like a karate video where he shows his arm being broken. So it would be nice if he had a more consistent schedule. It's like maybe like every 2 weeks, or even once a month, just on a consistent basis. He has a good bad video, and then sprinkles out that other content throughout. It's obviously not hurting him that much because he gets a ton of views, and the subscriber count keeps going up. But it would be really nice as someone who enjoys his content to have a more set schedule for it.
Dude, that is a crazy drop off.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the only thing I could say is if you want to maintain monetization, you gotta like follow the trends on YouTube, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like he's picking up on it with this video. He's kind of figured it out a little bit, but he's still confused.
Yeah.
I can only see his channel gaining popularity. It's not going to stop. It's not going to wane. I mean, it might slow down, but it's not going to stop gaining popularity. Especially if he just hit 700,000 in the last year. He's just going to keep going up.
Mm-hmm.
I would just say keep fighting the YouTube algorithm, and
I would say be cautious about some of those hot takes, though.
Yeah.
Not that I think you're necessarily wrong, but
for
today's
example,
world,
the quartering has done a good job of cleaning up his act.
Yeah. Yes.
Maybe the act man could learn from the quartering and cleaning up his act.
Yes. And also the acting male is a joke that he says.
I get it.
Okay.
But in general, like, I don't know. Maybe the act man can turn into the beta male and he'll get more.
Yes.
That's a joke.
Mm-hmm.
That was a hot take. No. No, I mean his content and his delivery are very unique for especially on YouTube nowadays, because most people are not willing to go against the trends and the maintain popularity as high as his has been.
Mm-hmm.
Just continue to encourage your subscribers to use the join button and donate to the channels that are relying on advertising.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a Patreon too, I'm sure.
Yeah, he just advertised it, I think.
Yeah, so.
I have a question for him, though, if he ever watches this video, which I doubt he will. But in case, what happened to your brother, man?
I'm going to tweet him.
He had his brother on for 2 videos, and now he's gone. Did he kill him? What happened to him? Where is the other acting male?
That is hilarious. So his brother was on for 2 videos. I must have missed these videos completely.
Yeah, it's gone. He's gone now.
Maybe his brother didn't like the backlash.
Maybe.
If there is any backlash. You know what? Let's see this comment section. Let's see what kind of stuff people are saying.
They're pretty good. That's why he's really flown under the radar and has just good fans. I don't think I've ever seen the bad comments.
Actman looking like that PE teacher who actually runs with his students. This video is not suitable for most advertisers, but first, here's a word from our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. Firearms shows some guy with both arms engulfed in fire. Legendary. War is censored. Well, rest in peace, Star Wars community. YouTube, you're not advertiser friendly. YouTuber adjust content. Kappa, you're too advertiser. Oh, that's funny. Actman, bad words. YouTube, unsmiley face. J-Station, fake spying kids from deep web. YouTube. You can't see this as a smiley face. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. How can somebody like J-Station get away with all this crap, and yet this guy gets demonetized?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
J-Station directly has predatory behavior against children with advertising, because you know that's who's watching his videos.
Yep.
This guy, probably people my age, and there's probably some younger people, but mostly watching his content and laughing and enjoying it. Why would that not be advertiser friendly for people like us? It's like they're actively...
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, the advertisers... Well, the thing is, what they need to do is have advertisers target the audiences that they want to target, So...
Well, you know at this point what the demographic of people watching his videos are. Yeah. You could go in there and see it, right? So you know people are watching the videos. You know that the demographic that's watching it. So just make the content suitable for that demographic. Yeah. And then the advertisers should know this is the demographic we're hitting. I mean, it's just like mainstream television. You know, people watching Game of Thrones are probably more willing to watch a specific type of commercial, but that's on HBO, so there aren't any commercials. I don't know.
Well, they have the statistics for who's watching these videos. So all you have to do is, like, if you're an advertiser like Gillette, be like, I want to advertise to young 18 to 35-year-old men. What are they watching on YouTube? Put it on those videos.
And if they're watching the Act Man, boom.
Done.
You don't have to like the YouTuber that the advertisement being played on. Not everybody even likes the television networks TV shows being played when their commercial comes on. Yeah. But it's about money.
It's all about the demographic. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, we're getting off.
I'm just saying, like, people like the Act Man are getting hit by the stupid advertising practice. It's like, people are going to watch what they want to watch, and if you can get your advertisement to the right people, why do you care? I can understand not wanting, like, for example, somebody committing terrorist acts to have a Gillette commercial. Come on, that's not a good look.
That shouldn't be on the platform anyway.
It shouldn't, exactly.
But the thing is, like, again, if the demographics watching that video, why would you not advertise on that video?
I wouldn't.
It's like, I don't associate the advertiser with the content. It happens to be the same demographic. It's like,
that's the difference between us and the people putting out the advertisements. Yeah. I don't associate or what's the right word? Not collaborate. I don't associate the advertisement with the video I'm watching unless the person who is in the video advertises it. Like when the Quartering advertises the Shave Club thing that he does, or the Ridge wallet, or Raid Shadow Legends. Then I associate him with the brand. But if it's like a pre-roll, nope. Yeah. So the Act Man should not be affected by this, but he is. So we just have to get better at the algorithm.
Like, if you're watching New Girl or something and Pepsi comes on, is that suddenly like, oh my gosh, I'm so against Pepsi, now I hate that show? It's like, no one thinks that.
No, nobody does. And until we can get this sorted out online, it's just going to keep being a problem for people like the Act Man. So I guess clean up your act, man. No.
No, I love this stuff. Keep doing what you're doing.
As always, I'm Chris.
And I'm Will.
And we will see you
on the next CHRILLCAST.